What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Paul Brindley. We're going to get into Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 4, season 11. The scene opened up with the lady still in Lake Tahoe. Okay, it's the next day. It's morning before breakfast. So it's Crystal, Lisa, Renna, Garcelle. They all sitting around saying good morning to everybody. Erica asks Crystal, is you alright? Because I didn't feel like you should have been getting the type of action that you was getting from Sutton last night. Crystal was like, I'm okay. Garcelle came in to Sutton defense saying, she could be going through with, moving out of her house and it could be something else going on and stuff. And Erica came in like, that shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be acting like that. It don't matter what's going on. You shouldn't be taking it out on anyone. And Garcelle agreed, but first of all, what do that got to do with anything? What went on last night, it doesn't matter if whatever was going on personally, that didn't have nothing to do with it. What happened was she gave Crystal what she wanted to give Crystal that night. That night, Crystal kicked her, regardless of the prank or anything else. So she gave Crystal what she was going to give Crystal, and she gave Crystal what Crystal deserved. Y'all may think it's okay and whatever else. And Erica, if she would have kicked you, it'd have been another thing. You would have gave her worse than what Sutton gave her. So I don't understand how you all want to comfort her because she's a new girl. But when any other new girl would have came on here, you would have gave her worse than that. So let's be real honest in that situation. But I digress. We're going to move on. So after that, let's move on. So they go eat breakfast and everything and stuff. The ladies just have a type of day. That day it was just you can do whatever until later on they going on a boat trip. So Garcelle and Crystal are gonna go for coffee. The other ladies are just gonna chill out that day at the house. So as they sitting around, it was Erica, Lisa, and Kyle just sitting at the table. And Lisa went like, I'm gonna go and check on Sutton. Erica and Kyle like, Erica like, you go do that. They both, Kyle and Erica act like they didn't care. But when Lisa got up to go do it, they went, but report back and tell us what happened. Wait a minute. But y'all don't care about this woman and what's going on, but y'all want to know exactly what they talked about. Yeah. Y'all just straight up bitches. I'm just going to say y'all straight up bitches. And it's sad. So Lisa go see what's going on. She knocks on the door. And stuff. She goes in. Sutton, tells her what's going on. Sutton using her face roller to keep herself from crying because she was upset and stuff and frustrated from what happened last night, from the incident that went on last night. And she was telling her, I'm just frustrated, of everything and somewhat. And they just talking, and then come Kyle. It's like you wasn't that concerned, but now you want to come down and act like you concerned. So yeah, they still talking and whatever, and they Sutton writing down what was said about her. They didn't call her different names and everything, and they giving her more names of I forget what they said. Other names they were calling her and what she was doing and everything. Because she wasn't acting like she was acting like a grown woman and stuff. But she actually was acting like a grown woman. She was just mad because y'all was all in on a prank and she didn't know. And that was upsetting. And the bigger upset was she got kicked by somebody that was unacceptable. So, Lisa leave the room and everything. And that was that. So moving forward, Garcelle and Crystal go get coffee. And they're, after they get their coffee, they're just sitting, chit-chatting and stuff. And Garcelle asks her what's going on. And what happened what's going on, what happened between her and Sutton. And she tells Sutton about the first night they got to Tahoe at the house. And she actually lied. Girl actually lied and said, Sutton didn't want to talk about race, which raised the eyebrow to Garcelle. And, and stuff. She just sat there and actually lied. She just really lied, and it was really crazy. Like, you was a straight up liar. You lied for no reason. Yeah, flipped the whole conversation that they had between each other. And yeah. So then during that, they flipped through Cal, and Cal wanted back to Cal and being in Sutton room. Cal wanted Sutton to apologize to Crystal. Sutton said, no, I'm not apologizing. I ain't got nothing to apologize for. I'm not apologizing to her. She kicked me. I ain't apologizing because I ain't got nothing to apologize for. I'm just not apologizing. So it's like, yeah. So, and Kyle like, I'm helping you out, Sutton, while you not helping me. I'm not doing it. So, moving on. So, later on, the ladies go on the boat. So, they on the boat. The ladies are enjoying themselves, Sutton sitting by herself, quietly enjoying the breeze and everything. So, you got Big Head Erica and Talk a Lot Dorik over there gossiping about Sutton, saying, "Oh, she gonna cry. Look at her. She wanna cry. Look at her. She wanna cry." Dorik like, "I've been in that situation. When you get into it. I got into it with it before, and I'm like, no." Sutton was just over there sitting there enjoying the breeze. Not paying them no attention. She didn't care. She was like enjoying the scenery, being on a boat. It was quiet. Just really just relaxing. And they making a big deal out of it for no reason. And then come Erica like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "What?" She's like, "Nothing." She's like, "I just want to know how you doing." She's like, "I'm good." She's like, "I'm just sitting here quietly, just enjoying myself." She's like, "What? Ain't nothing going on." And then it's Kathy sitting by her, and Kathy went over like, "So I hate when people, Kathy, when I hate when people do that, because she's like, I'm the type of person, when people ask that dumb question, so I'm the type of person that, start crying, because she's like, you just enjoying yourself. I'm sitting here quietly, enjoying the scene, like, I'm not bothering nobody, but apparently it's bothering you." And it's like, yeah, you can see what type of person definitely, you see what type of person Erica and Dorik was as kids, really was, when they were in middle school, elementary, high school. You can see exactly who they were. They were bullies. Yeah. So, moving forward. So after that, Sutton asked Crystal to go with her, and they went up to the top of the boat to win and talk. And Sutton pulled her aside, you know, and started Sutton actually started talking to her, and hold on, let me check my notes. Okay, so they pulled her aside, and so they sat down. Before they started talking, Sutton had put out a roller, the massage roller, to keep herself from crying. So when she started talking about what happened last night, from what happened last night, Crystal started to laugh. And Sutton said that was rude because I'm trying to talk to you. And Crystal went, okay. Okay, so they continued on about the conversation. And they continue on about the conversation about what happened last night. Um, they continue on about what happened last night, and what was it? Continue on what happened last night. Let's see. Okay, Crystal went like, I didn't do anything. I didn't have anything to do with the prank. And I didn't have anything to do with the prank or anything. Sutton White, but you did have something to do with kicking me. And when she said that, Crystal's face was like her mama just slapped her in the face for talking back. And then that's when Crystal went in to dogging her, saying, "I don't like being around people who are emotionally unfit, untrustworthy, who crazy." And something like, first of all, I'm not crazy, and it's rude to say that to somebody because you don't know me, and I'm not crazy. But when you acting crazy and all this, they went a little back and forth, and Sutton explained like, I'm a shy person. I may seem like I'm not. It takes a lot to get to know me, but she went into, about losing her ever for dream home, and this trip really brought everything to the surface and stuff, and Crystal sat there like and stuff, but she ended up apologizing. Sutton apologized for her actions towards her and everything. She still apologized. She still apologized for how she acted. And because let's just get back to rest of the girls and everything. And Sutton went, okay. Sutton went, I like your jacket and stuff. She went, thank you. And then went downstairs. I went, yeah. I'm over Crystal at this point. I said, because she had already made up her mind about Sutton. And it's something about Crystal that I just don't like. And I'm thinking she don't like Sutton for some reason. It's something else. Because I'm thinking that her and Sutton may kind of, like they don't know each other, but I think that they may be on some type of boards, charity boards together in Beverly Hills. That's what I'm getting. Something telling me they have to be on charity boards together. And Crystal probably don't like her because of something. Something else is there. But moving on. So the ladies get off the boat, go back to the house. They get so dinner time. The ladies are down there. Everybody all dressed up, cute, everything. Everybody looking good. Lisa ran to look decent for once. For once, everybody looked good actually. Garcelle asked who had their nose done. So everybody in there, not really saying anything who had their nose done. Kathy said I had my nose done. Had a little bit done to my nose. Dorit sat there and lied because they showed a picture of her nose before. Yeah. Her nose before and her nose now. Yeah, she had. Hell yeah, she had that nose done. Cause God, they worked wonders on that nose. Because the nose she got now look a lot better than the nose she had. Her original nose. Her original nose was Lord. That was a truck. A semis U-Haul truck. They worked wonders on that nose. Because that, woo, they got her together. So, yeah. Moving on. Everybody get ready to eat. Crystal was a no-show. She texted Garcelle saying that she was said she was losing her shit all of a sudden. So losing her shit after she had a talk with Sutton on the boat, apparently. Whatever. So Sutton after that, Sutton apologized to the ladies and everything. Apologized to all the ladies for her behavior from the night before. And the ladies accepted it and stuff. Lisa started talking about herself, about the past year, how people been saying that she's the worstest friend. That she has been the worstest friend. Garcelle said, I agree. I agree. Everybody was looking at her when she said that. Definitely the reek. Like, ooh. Which was true. She is the worst friend, but it's all is true. I said then she wanted to tell a story about her husband, Harry. About him. He told her a story about one of his very close friends. They went out to go for drinks. His close friend got drunk. And the close friend ended up raping a woman and ended up going to jail. So the friend, Harry's friends of the friend that he went to out drink with, their group of friends called him, asking him to go with them to go see him and support him, and Harry said no. She used that as an example to say that that's why she did not blindly stick by Denise. Like that was a damn, like, you can't use that. That has nothing to do with anything. That is totally different than what happened between the Denise situation and that situation. The Denise situation had nothing to do with nothing like that. You did some shady shit. You believed a lie over your best friend. Period. Yeah, Garcelle was like, no. In her confession, like, you can't use that. You can't use that. Never, ever tell that story again. And then Erica bumped in like, Lisa trying to say is that she knew stuff more information about the situation when it came to Denise and Garcia Wayne. So, did y'all see the information? Did y'all see it? Do y'all got it? Erica and some other ladies like, no, no, no. I never seen it. Whatever the information was, they synced it. It's Lisa Rinna. Y'all synced whatever it was, and honestly, I don't believe what they synced, cause I don't believe nothing that come out of anything that's come out of Lisa Rinna. I don't believe it. I don't. I said because that's not Denise Richard. Denise Richard is very honest about who she sleep with. Period. That was Lisa Rinna who slept with Brandy, 100%. And she blamed it on Denise. She didn't want that to come out. And that's it. So, moving on. So, after that, after that dinner was over, the ladies went and hung out, chilled, talked, laughed. Lisa and Sutton went swimming, did a little swim performance for the ladies. They did good, did a little routine. It went good and everything. So the ladies were getting ready to go to bed. So all of a sudden, Crystal come out of her room. Erica bumped into her on her way going to bed. Erica asked like, "How you doing? Where you been?" She like, "Oh, I just was overwhelmed." Crystal like, "I'm overwhelmed. I was just overwhelmed. It was just too much for me." Erica like, "Okay, whatever you say. Okay, good night." And went to bed. Like whatever. So she went to where the other ladies was, told the other ladies, "I just came to tell y'all good night." And so she was just up with Kyle. And Kyle was like, "What happened?" So she told Kyle about something told Kyle about something come to her room. And she like, I watched it a couple times. She knocked on the door and she came in and I ducked down. I felt like I was naked. And she said, "Oh, I don't know what you was doing, but I had your coat." And then she walked out the door. She went, I said, "I put on my pajamas." She said, "Yeah." And Cal asked her, like, "So on the boat, while I was up there, did you talk to her about that?" "No, I didn't talk to her about that. I completely forgot." "Okay, you completely forgot about that." She's like, "Yeah, I just felt very uncomfortable." So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that part I was really confused. Because if you was very uncomfortable about that, and now you missed dinner. You was so overwhelmed and everything. Why didn't you bring that up to her when y'all had sat down and talked separately from the ladies on the boat? Because that would have been something that should have came up first before she even apologized to you, or after she apologized to you, if that was really an issue. But it couldn't have been an issue. It seemed like to me you're just all about your drama. Like, you really are the crazy one. You saying Sutton is, no, you crazy. You're really crazy. And I think you trying to get sympathy for some reason, and I don't know why. But I'm on to your games. So, moving on. The next morning, everybody getting ready to go. Everybody getting ready to go, packing up and everything. So, Sutton goes, knocking on the door. Crystal let her in, and Sutton came in to apologize to her, you know, about the whole jacket thing and stuff, to apologize to her about the dinner, you know, because she didn't show up for dinner. And then Crystal said, like, well, about when you brought me my coat, I felt so violated because you said that, you know, I felt when you came in, and I jumped down and I covered myself, and you said, I don't know what you doing. And she like, someone, that ain't what I said, but okay. I said, I put on my pajamas. And she started crying. And someone, oh, I'm so sorry. Someone, that ain't what I said, but I'm so sorry. I want to make you feel like that. I was just bringing you a coat. And oh, I'm so sorry. I feel violated. And then she stopped crying. I wasn't helpful. Make up your mind what you gonna do. Because one minute you crying, you trying to cry, and the next minute you're not. And then you trying to cry again. And I'm like, make up your mind, because you keep telling Sutton she crazy, but it's like you're trying. It's like you need to get some acting classes and really work on that, because it's not there. Like, you may have married a director, but you ain't got the acting chops at all to really try to make somebody feel sorry or sympathy for you, because it's not there. Really, it's not. So Sutton apologized and everything. They hugged, even though Sutton ain't a hugger, but she hugged anyway. Told her, I'm gonna send you flowers. You're gonna get flowers because I will send flowers, because that's what I do. Because I don't want you to feel that type of way. And so, you know, the lady's getting ready to leave and stuff. So 4 days later, I want to say Kyle, Lisa, and Doric end up getting a text from Erica saying that she filed for divorce. Yeah, so the three ladies end up doing a video call with each other, talking about, you know, they didn't understand, like, why she didn't tell them on the trip that she was going to do this. Yeah. So they ended it right there. That's all that happened. Like, subscribe, share. It's your boy, Paul Bradley. Thank you for tuning in.